Hey viewers, welcome to Real Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita Lenka. I'm a Vedic astrologer. And in the series that I've started on the Rahu Ketu ingress in Pisces Virgo sign, I'm going to be taking our part 2 today. If you want to know about the Nakshatra transit and how is it going to be impacting you all as per your Lagna or your moon sign, whichever planet is in a particular Nakshatra. So if you're born under those Nakshatras or a prominent Nakshatra, so please refer to the first part, because these Rahu Ketu ingress in the Nakshatras will be impacting you that way. So I have mentioned about the conjunctions also in that part. So it's really essential that you refer to that part, please. I request you. And these are in parts. So this is part 2, wherein I will be covering Rahu's ingress in Pisces and how is it going to be impacting all the 12 zodiac signs. And for a change, I'll be taking up from Pisces this time as per the request, because Rahu and Ketu are ever retrograde. So I thought, let me also go a little retrograde and start from the reverse, that is the Pisces sign. So if you really want to understand this transit, in the beginning part, I'll be sharing the technique that I'll be using, how I will be incorporating Navmansha positions and the dates. So it is very essential to go ahead with the summary part first and then move on to your sign. And also the remedies will be shared in this first part. And if you really don't want to hear all this, you feel that it is a time waste, so please, you're definitely welcome to go ahead and watch your predictions. Also, I would like to request you, I follow what Dr. K. Rao has taught me. So I use the true notes. That's why you will find the dates that I've mentioned in this transit. They are all as per the true notes. And as far as the mean notes is concerned, I don't take it because, right now, whatever is happening, it's because Rahu is actually leaving the zone of Aries. And that's the reason, the world is going through such a turmoil. Once it is out of the Gandanta, it is definitely going to mellow down its effect. And I'm sure things will get better because Jupiter is in dignity. And that's the reason I follow Dr. K. Rao's technique of five-fold approach. I will be sharing in a bit the presentation so that you can make a note of all what I am telling you in this technique also, and how I see the Rahu Ketu ingress. Definitely, it is going to be very different than other astrologers because I use transits in a very different manner. Also remember that transits are not the event creators. Dasha as well as transits are not the event creators. They are just going to be telling you when the event is going to take place. If it is promised in your natal chart, if you have to get married, you will get married. If it is promised in your natal chart. So when it will the event take place, that depends on your Dasha. First, the Dasha, definitely. And without the transit, that Dasha is also important to give the results. So everything has to be compiled together for an event to take place. And these are all general predictions that I'll be taking up. And of course, these are as per India time. So a little bit here and there will be definitely there. And you must also remember, no event takes place on the very same day of the transit. These are the stipulated ways to look at the transits. And I will be taking up all these, and I'll be sharing my insights on whatever I've learned in my 30 years of experience about transit in a consolidated video on Maharishi Parashara conference, a lecture that I'm going to be taking up. So if you really want to know about transits, please do enroll yourself. A very few limited times and few seats are left if you really want to understand transits from me. And there are other faculty members also, not to forget, very big names. I'm just a small, tiny mine in front of them. So you can also hear them out in the lecture on Maharishi Parashara conference. Just log into Maharishi Parashara conference and you will definitely get all the details there. And if you really, feel that my videos are worth watching and you call me the transit queen, if you have given me that tag, so please honor me by subscribing my channel. I'm not at all requesting you for doing it until unless you feel that doing it now, until unless you feel that this video or this channel is worth liking and sharing and subscribing, only then do it. No compulsion, just a humble request. Thank you so much for being here. To the ones who have been part of this journey with me, 31K subscribers for this astrologer. Thank you so much. So let me start. I talk too much, isn't it? All live sessions, no? In a flow, I just keep on talking. Thank you so much, everyone. So let me start with yes, let me share the screen. Okay. And this is a presentation I've prepared for you all, which will clear a lot many things. Okay. Yeah, somebody's asking. No, I'm in Dubai. I'm not in Oman. Because on my website it's written Oman. I've stayed there for 15 years. Before that, I was in Dubai, and then I shifted to Oman, and then again Dubai, and now I'm again back to Dubai. And maybe God wants me to go somewhere else. I never know. All right. Thank you, Dimple, for asking, and I hope you got your answer. So what exactly is happening in this video? I'm going to be sharing my insights. See, first of all, I follow what Dr. Ken Rao says. You have to go step by step. So five-fold approach is that the house placement of this particular Rahu, you have to see. So in your natal chart also, in transit also. So where this is, for Pisces is the first house, for Aries is the 12th house, so on and so forth. The nature of the Lord of the house, which is the Lord of the house? That is Pisces ruler, Jupiter. So we have to see the condition of Jupiter. Then we have to see the nakshatra it is going to be transiting through. It's going to be transiting, this Rahu is going to be transiting Revati, Uttara Bhadrapada and Purva Bhadrapada. So you have to see Mercury, Saturn and Jupiter's condition in the natal chart as well as in the sky. Until unless you have strength of these, you cannot experience the result of this transit. Then you have to go to the Navmansha. Now, there are 9 Navmansha this Rahu will be transiting through. That is Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, Virgo, Leo, Cancer. So these, out of these, only 2 Navmanshas are favorable for everyone, because that's the third. So Capricorn as well as Libra. So I will be sharing why also. And so this is what is, we have to see. Then comes the mutual relationship between Rahu and other planets. What is the mutual relationship in your birth chart of the planets? Rahu is forming and in transit also. If Rahu is afflicted, it's forming a connection with Saturn, or if it is, afflicting your other planets, which are the nakshatras. So then this transit might just minimize the impact of the goodness. Because Rahu will definitely be giving good results also. I will be sharing why and where. So here, the next slide says good places of transit of Rahu in Pisces are 3, 6, 10, 11 houses. Now, Pisces is third house from Capricorn. So for all the natives, check your Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, Taurus, because 3, 6, 10, 11 houses. These are good places, okay? So you will get good results related to these zones. Where is your Capricorn? Suppose for Gemini, it's the 8th house. So it's a good transit for them. For Libra, suppose it's Libra for the Virgo native 2nd house. So it's good transit for you for related to the 2nd house affairs. Then for, suppose your Cancer rising. So for you, Gemini sign is in your 12th house. So it is good for you. So you have to see where the transits of Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, Taurus are in your natal chart. What is the condition of these? So this will be the technique that I will be opting. So you must check from these places also. And these places will give you favorable results. All right. Now coming to Rahu in the Pisces sign, what is it going to be doing? This is a hyper imaginative placement of Rahu in the Pisces sign. You will always seek some privacy. You want that your private affairs should not come into the limelight. You will be craving for thrill of the dream world. And dreams also play a very important role during this time. I have seen people experience or come across their ancestors during this time even more. They connect with the ancestors during this time even more. And this is also the time when you will actually be very imaginative, very extravagant also. And you will be also empowered to produce a trance-like fascination via music or anything, any kind of artistic bent of mind. Kindly note these things because these are very important ones. This can also bring about the poetic you, because Rahu brings about too much imagination. So it can bring about the poetic you. And this is also about the divinatory insights. Maybe, you know, you will get some breakthroughs now. You have not imagined. You will get all those kinds of things, you know, getting activated. And you can have amazing ideas now, something to do with innovation. You will be really imaginative. You will be really on that zone of privacy, you know. And when you are in privacy, when you are in that nirvana position condition, this is actually the moksha sthana. So that will magnify a lot of the you know, the innovative you. And you can be very intuitive also. Foreign travels will increase, foreign accidents like air accidents will increase also. This gives you psychic capabilities as well. This is for one and all. And if you have your Pisces sign active, this will magnify, of course. And maybe, you know, you will also be having a lot of memory, past memories also coming afresh. Deja vu like experiences also you will be experiencing even more. And also, you know, this is a very inclusive, expansive energy. You have to be very compassionate during this time. You have to support somebody or take support of your gurus during this transit of Rahu in Pisces. Ketu, I will be taking up in my next part. So this is going to be giving you very good results if you are going to be charitable, if you're social, if you're working for the community, for the religious institutes, and also it is going to be giving you, you know, freedom. You will be getting across the, you know, world. You will be also, you know, a dreamer who lives in the desire world of freedom to cross all the boundaries through the psychic skill. So you will experience, you know, people will start experiencing the out of body experiences a lot during this time. It's a very vague kind of a statement which I'm making, but I have seen people, I have also experienced these kind of experiences, you know, when we talk about the, you know, extra, you know, out of body experiences also, something very intuitive also, you know, you're just in that world where you are crossing the line. So it's that kind of a psychic skill which is going to improve, and people will be seeking psychic help even more during this time. I have seen people going through a lot also. So that's something which this Rahu energy is going to be getting us at. Also, we have to see one more thing, that is the remedial part. When Rahu is in Pisces, you have to, especially if it's the 8th house thing, you know, you should, if it's an 8th house Rahu forming a connection to the 8th house, you must actually, or you're living near the cremation ground, it said. Somewhere where, you know, you feel there are negative energies even more. Neighbors are very, you know, different and indifferent, or they are just not so pally. So, you know, all that is like you feel negative energy a lot around you. So you must, you know, play or recite or whatever, you know, you can just keep on doing Vishnu Sahasra now. It's 1,000 names of Vishnu, so Lord Vishnu. So you should do that as well. And Rahu chants, whatever chant suits you, Om Rahue Namaha, you have to see which one you get connected to. So there are many chants. So Bij Mantra is actually advisable. And this is the remedy that I keep advising all my clients also who come to me. And I request you all to do this remedy, because Rahu it denotes the southwest direction, though Pisces is north direction, but you should actually light a ghee diya or lamp, a small lamp in the evening, apart from your puja that you're doing, you know, the candle or the diya that you light in the evenings. Light this or tea lights for 43 days with a wish. And this Rahu is going to bless you with that. Rahu actually, you know, wants us to, you know, we can make him happy very easily, remember. So to pacify him, we must actually do these remedies. So if you feel that Rahu is not giving you good results, you're keeping yourself, the upkeep is bad, surrounding is dirty, all of that. These are, you know, your beard is growing, you're not unruly hair, dirty clothes, smelly environment, kitchen is stinking all the time, bathrooms are stinking, this, and there's leakage. So these are all the ways to see the Rahu is giving negative impact. Declutter your environment, clean. And as it is, in India, we are heading to Diwali. So as it is, you're going to be cleaning up your surroundings and areas. So you must actually, during this time, light this diya also. Start doing that separately, apart from whatever you're lighting for 43 days. And you see that this Rahu energy will give you very good results. After 43 days, it's over. Then you can give a gap of a day or two or a week, and then restart if you have your wish not fulfilled, or wish or desire, some other desire which has come out. So do these remedies, please. I request you. These are from my heart. I really wish that everybody should, feel good about this Rahu's ingress. And if you are in India, you should visit Mahakal temple or Kalahasti temple in the south of India. Ujjain is Mahakal temple. You should visit there and feed the old age homes, if you can go and serve there. And if you can feed the Brahmins, this is a very good time to do so as well. So these are the charities. And leper patients, cancer patients, if you can just help them out during this time, is also a very good remedy for this Rahu in Pisces sign. I request you all. All right. So this is what is the remedial part. Now I'm going to be sharing with you the Rahu's ingress for all the 12 ascendants, moon sign, or the Dasha sign wise predictions I'm going to be taking up. So today I'm going to be starting with the Pisces first. So before I go there, I must tell you that I'm going to be taking this up for how to check this transit, okay? So this is going to be from the Ascendant, Moon, and your Dasha sign, okay? What is your Dasha sign? You have to definitely see from there as well. So as per the Dasha sign, it's very essential what Dasha you're in. If you have a commitment in the horoscope, in your basic chart that this event is going to happen, now you're waiting. When will it happen? So when these transits, you have to see what Dasha you're in, no? Only then you will understand. So suppose you are in the Dasha of Mercury, okay? Mercury is a long Dasha though. So you have to go to the Antar Dasha Lord also. Now Mercury is suppose in Virgo sign of yours. Make Virgo your first house. You're in the Dasha, the timeline. The time cycles are very important. That's why the Vedic astrology system is very accurate. So when you see the Dasha Virgo sign, now you will get to know where this transit is happening. It's happening in your 7th house. Ketu is over your 1st house. So I will be giving you the readings for as per your Virgo also, no? When I'm giving the readings. Now see what is the Antardasha. Suppose you're in the Antardasha of Surya, Sun. Sun is posited in Libra. So what will happen? You have to see the Libra also, how the transit positions are. So from Libra, this is the 6th house transit of Rahu. So it has to give you good results because 6th house is a good placement. So Rahu gives good results. Let me write that also again. Rahu gives good results in the 3rd house, 6th house, 10th house, and 11th house. Good places. Okay. So, but still, I will be sharing with you because it is going to be giving very good results for everyone, wherever your Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, Taurus are. Okay, any which ways. Now, let me delete this and let's start with the predictive because I don't want to waste your time. So what exactly is happening for Pisces natives? I hope Pisces natives are going to be really, really happy today. All right. So for Pisces natives, this transit of Rahu is going to be over your 1st house. So your passion, vitality, innovation, mobility, pioneering something, you are going to be very inventive. You're going to be the champion. You're the ruler. And you are going to be having the urge to change now. This is the time which will help you change the personality or glamorous you. You can be having a very good appearance now. You're going to be working on that. If this Rahu is in a good condition also, please take it like that also in a stride, that if it is not giving you good results, it can be that it is going to be in a bad situation in your natal chart, or there is a dasha which is not of a good planet. So you might also breach some kind of rules. So that is something you have to be taking care of. And there can be some kind of intense relationships that you have to go through as well right now, because it is the 7th house energy which is working as well. You will be learning something new. Their confidence is going to be exponentially growing. You should rely on yourself, you have to have faith in your own self. Take the initiative. If somebody else is not, you should take initiative, right? And also, this is going to be giving you recognition. You're going to be working through your growth. Growth prospects are going to increase for sure. And this is also going to be giving you some accomplishment also. You are going to be experiencing some changes, which are going to be as far as your relationship is concerned. Okay. So that is something that you will be experiencing. And in the first house, I must tell you, you have to see which places are good. So 11th house. So you have to see the 11th house. From the 11th house is the 3rd house transit. So very good for your older siblings also. This is a very good transit for your older siblings. And it is going to be giving you some kind of, it's good for all of these zones, eight. So for the 8th house zones, because 8th house is Libra sign. So this is good for you to get the cure for your disease that you're going through. 4th house is a good placement. Why? Because it is the Gemini sign, and this is the 10th house from the 4th. So this is good for your mother's career. It is good for your change of place. If at all you're thinking of elevation, change of job, this is going to be a good time for you as well. And lastly, 3rd house, that's Taurus. So that is the 11th house transit from there. If you can see, I'll just explain what I'm saying. So this is a good time for you as far as your 3rd house is concerned. These are the good places where the transit is. So if at all you are experiencing anything related to your health, any kind of issues you're experiencing, now you're going to be getting relieved. And this is going to be giving you some good connectivity with your siblings, and you will have some kind of connectivity with the foreign lands also. This will give you sexual pleasures also, satisfaction in sexual pleasures, comforts, luxuries, romance. And this is also good for your connections with your siblings, and children's health is also going to get better. So anything to do with your education plan, this is a good time. You can start some new education plan as well. And this is also very positive for investments. If you really want to do something, now you can do it. And this is going to be bringing about some major changes in your life. Your pattern is going to change now. So you have to be prepared. If you are disciplined, this is going to be giving you very good results. As far as financial dealings is concerned, you can make good results. You can reap good results if you are into real estate. This is going to be very positive. And you are pressed by the Saturn energy. So you have to take care of your travels also. Your travels are definitely going to be there, but you have to be a little extra careful about your planning. You have to plan well. Now I'm giving you a few dates which are going to be helping you out with making some kind of decisions, especially 7th February till the 27th of May 2024. These are good periods. 16th August to 2nd of December 2024. I'm not saying that the whole transit is going to be giving you bad results, but these are the dates which you can make decisions related to finance, related to your growth, health, and these are going to give you very good prospects as far as your travels and investments is concerned. All right. So a long video it's going to be. This one is going to be a long one. So coming to the next sign, that is, so we are going backwards today, Aquarius. All right. I hope you guys are happy. Please look at the first part where I have mentioned about the Aquarius. About the, sorry, what do you call it? Remedies. All right. So for Aquarius natives, this transit of Rahu is going to be in your 2nd house. See, 2nd house transit is considered to be not that great because it depletes your finances and you tend to make money out of wrong means. So you have to be taking care, and you can be telling lies, cooking up stories also. You have to be taking care of that. Expenditure will go up with little less income because Saturn is in your first house, and you can have some health related problems related to stomach, especially because this is second house of food. So whatever you will eat will not get digested because Ketu is in your eighth house as well. So you have to take care of your health. There can be indigestion. There can be confusion and quarrel in the family also because it's the eighth house from the seventh house. So this will be the time that you have to take care of your wife and children and the people around you. And also, this will definitely be the time to amend yourself. You have to stick on to your family values. This is not a good period if you just don't, if you ignore all of that. Right now, it is in the first house, and it's going to be moving into your it's in the third house, it's moving backwards in your second house. So this will actually be also the time that you can come closer to the culmination of your heart's desire as far as your personal possessions is concerned. Take care of your acquiring inheritance also. Maybe you're thinking something and something else happens. So be careful about that. And you will be able to grasp more knowledge now. This is a good time to connect with a teacher or a guru. And maybe, you are going to be very, very hardworking this time, and your physical endurance and perseverance is going to increase, and you are going to be very much involved in making money now. But unfortunately, you will definitely try to make quick money. So that is something you have to work on. And also there will be some financial securities that you'll be worried about for your family members also. And this is also the time when you should be working through the asset building as well. Second house, so to speak, is, good for, I'll tell you, it is good for the 12th house purpose, because 12th house is having we have the 12th house Capricorn sign. So it is good for travels. It is really good for foreign collaborations also. And it is good for your 9th house related matters because it is Libra sign there. And from Libra sign, it's a good transit. It's considered to be very good if it is in the, Libra sign is the from there it's a 6th house transit. So this is going to be giving you your father some change of job, change of profession, career also, but some health issues to your father. It is very good for acquiring knowledge, connect with the gurus, teachers right now. And this is good for your 5th house energy. So your children might be joining some job. They might be getting elevation, any kind of romantic association. If you have some ex-partner coming into your life, that is also possible during this phase. Though I will be sharing with you when these things can happen. I'll give you the dates in a bit. Also, it is good for your 4th house energy. So because it's the 11th house from the 4th, where this Rahu is ingressing. So this is going to be giving you elevation at the workplace, as well as your purchase of property. This is the assets increasing time. Rahu in the 2nd house, you will be concerned about your assets and your family members, but because it's the 11th house from the 4th, so it is good for your relationship with mother, and mother will be a very influential person right now. She will be influencing your life the most right now. So you should actually consider all these things as well. Now, 12th house is, this is the, 12th house from the 3rd house, as you can see. So this is going to be giving some unwarranted, unexpected expenditure on your siblings, on your co-borns, and there can be some issues that you have to deal with as far as your siblings is concerned. This is also the 11th house from your 4th, which I just said, that landed properties, etc. It is good for that. And this is the 10th house from your 5th house. So this is also good for your children and starting some new education plan also. Going to the foreign land is also on the cards. Also, it is the 9th house from the 6th. It's the 9th house from the 6th house. So this is going to be bringing in prosperity to your uncle, maternal uncle also, or aunt, and some unexpected money, unclaimed money also from the enemies or the ones who you have given loans to. So this is a good transit for you in that sense. Also, this is the 8th house from the 11th. So this is also going to give some uterus issues or pelvic issues to the male females. So be careful. Reproductive organs you have to be taking care of, because it's the 8th from the 7th. So it is not that great for the relationships also. Your partner, your business partner might have some issues to deal with. So you have to be taking care when you're starting or initiating any kind of business proposals. Okay. This is also the 7th house from the 8th. Okay, from the 8th, this is the 7th house, right opposite. So Ketu is there in the 6th house. So you might have some mystical experiences. It's good for the astrologers. This is a good transit for them. And some hidden hidden things will be revealed. So be careful if you are having some extramarital relationship. This is 6th from the 9th house. So you have to take care of your father's skin related problems also, but it is good for connecting with the foreigners and representing your country also. This is a good time for some undiagnosed diseases for your father as well. This can bring about disturbances related to your older siblings education plan, if maybe some change of place is anticipated. All right. And lastly, I would say that this is the 3rd house from the 12th house, which is positive for you. It is, which I have already explained as per the Bhavat Bhava. This is a good time if you worship the Devi also, and if you can worship Lord Shiva. Mahakal temple is the place where you should visit. Now coming to the dates, which to start with, this Rahu is going to be, sorry, the camera's off. So to start with, Rahu is going to be in the Pisces Navmansha also. It's going to be Vargotama. So it is going to be amplifying the energies of your 2nd house energies, like, investments, worried about your finance, and investments also. So you have to be careful from 29th of November till the 7th of November this year, 23, till the 7th of January, 2024. So it is going to be good for you from 7th of January to 7th of February. You will be having a lot of confidence and you'll be doing things which are going to be giving you definitely some positive energy there. 7th February to May 27th is the time. Maybe you are thinking of some travels, some connection with your partner, or taking a partner out also, or meeting an ex-partner. So that is going to be a good time. 27th May to the 5th of July, 2024 is the time when you are going to be connecting with your older siblings, your friends. Your friends are going to be actually helping you out with your education plan if you're a student, and you might come across somebody who is in relation, who is from the past, and you just connect with that person, in relationship. So I will be doing these transit videos from time to time. 16th August to the 2nd of December is a good time to connect with your higher self, to acquire more knowledge, travels, etc. All right. So these dates I will be, sharing with you again when I'm making the videos from time to time, when Rahu Ketu will be changing the nakshatras. So Navmanshas will be covered there. So don't worry. I'm not going to leave YouTube so soon. Okay. So coming to the next time, please do the remedies that I've mentioned. Please do the remedies in the initial part. I've mentioned quite a lot of remedies. You must do it. Okay. Any which ways, this is a good time. I think people are just talking negative, I think, a lot. I'm also negative. It's not that I don't give negative predictions. I for one. So coming to the Capricorn sign. So for Capricorn natives, this transit is happening over your 3rd house. So 3rd house transit is good for, considered to be good for Rahu's ingress. So because it's one of the Upchaya houses. So happiness will come to you through close relatives, actually, but it has to be mutual. You will be actually helping each other, maybe your neighbors, your siblings, and you will be having travels now. Your travels related to learnings, related to pleasures, and you're going to be very, very intellectually inclined now to acquire knowledge. So you might be going in for some lecturing, teaching, writing, publishing. All that also happens when Rahu is in the 3rd house, and you will make really good relationship with in your relationship with your partner, with your loved ones. this is a good time to gel well. And your ambition, career, professional growth, all that is going to come through, because third house is definitely full of prosperity and growth. This is a growing house, actually. And you might have some promised benefits that you were waiting for coming through also. And anything to do with your, which you have, it's said that whatever you have neglected now, you will be completing. Because from the fourth house now, it is definitely a lot of improvement that you're going to be experiencing. If you're waiting for a job profile, change of job, so now you are going to be getting through that as well. This is definitely a very positive time for you, and a prosperous time for you, in fact, because this is the third house transit of yours. And it is said that you enjoy all sorts of comforts, luxuries, sexual relationships, sources of income increase, expenditures reduce, and connecting with your own people also gets uplifted. And also remember, this is a good transit for you, because from which all houses? From the first house, because it is from the first house, the 10th house. 10th house is Libra, so you're definitely going to get uplifted as far as your promotion is concerned. If you're jobless, you will get a job. And it is also good for your 6th house affairs. So something to do with, because it's from the 6th house, it's actually 10th house. So this is definitely going to fetch you good results related to your 6th house. Win over enemies, competition, success, all is coming through. And from the 5th house affairs also, this is going to be good for your children. And in case you're thinking of any kind of change, the change is anticipated. This is the 12th house from your 4th house. So this is not good. It doesn't look good for the matters pertaining to your dealings with your lands, buildings. So you have to be careful when you're having some, you're signing some agreement or selling of your property. So there can be some duping or cheating that can be possible. Any kind of education plan that you have been thinking of, it might just bring about some depression to you. So not a good time to start any new subject or new education or change of line of, education plan. And this is the 12th house from the 4th, means that it's not good for your mother also. So you have to take care of her health. It can be something that can bring about some hospitalization also in the family. So be careful about all of that. And this is also about, performance. There can be that you are lacking somewhere. So this is the time to finish off the goals that you have started. It is the 11th house from the 5th house. So it's good for the children's affair. If you have to, for your love relationship also, it is good, because it's the 11th house from your 5th house. So this is good again. And in case you are thinking of conception, pregnancy, etc., if you're a female, then you have to be a little careful, because this might be bringing about some complication. That is something you have to take care. Good for higher education if you're thinking and planning to, because for the student natives or for your own children, this is a good time. Okay. And this is the 10th house from the 6th house, as I said. So this is a win-win situation for you. Good for your maternal uncle. Connecting with them is a good idea. And any kind of profession which you have to initiate in the foreign lands, this is going to be a good one. And this is also good for, some kind of, repaying of loans. If at all you have any, if you have taken any loans. And just take care of the disease part, because, this is the 6th house. So you have to take care of your, health from time to time. Some unconventional medicines you will be opting for now, an unconventional line of treatment, maybe, instead of some specialized treatment that you have been going through, but now it's going to be a different one. This is the 9th house from the 7th. So this is very good time for your partner's education plan. This is going to be enhancing that, uplifting you. Any kind of marriage plans will come through also. Some kind of unexpected support you will get from your partner or from the relatives or friends. You will be also traveling with your partner to the foreign lands. This is going to be a very positive time as far as your prosperity of the partner is concerned. If you're solo, so the people around you, they will be prospering, and they are your own people, which I'm talking about. This is the 8th house from the 8th, because this is the, if you count from Leo, this is the 8th house. So this will bring about some troubles related to your health. So you have to take care of your health. You might just undergo a surgical process, which will give you some relief also. Don't consider a surgery a negative one. Always think positive. You can have some indigestion issues often, so take care of your health for that area also, the areas that you have been already facing some issues. And be careful about the fire accident can happen, so you have to be taking care of all of that as well. So any country like who's having a Leo ascendant also will be going through a lot of turmoil, terrorist attacks, etc. That will increase. So that is something that you can always highlight when you're doing the timestamps, though I will be also doing the timestamps. All right. On the mundane level, this is not considered to be a good for the Leo risings. It is the 7th house from the 9th. Okay, Ketu is there in the 7th from there, so 9th house. So this can bring about some disturbance in related to your siblings relationship. Maybe they will have some issues to deal with, and there can be some kind of irritability that you will be going through in your relationship with your father also. So take care of all of that, and father can also have some issues to deal with. All right. Maybe your religious belief system will increase in the divine. You will be actually focusing more on the divine help, and you will be having some if you have any kind of relationship, break in relationship, so this might bring about another partner in your life also, or maybe a divorcee or a widower. Okay, so that is something which is going to be there. Now this is also the 11th house from the 9th. Okay, so 11th house from the 9th gives a result of the 7th house from the 9th. So 7th house I've already discussed with you that it is going to be giving you some kind of relationships with issues with your father, but this is good time for foreign travels also. Some external influences will definitely be there. This is 6th house from the 10th. So this is good. 6th house is good. So 6th house, maybe, somebody who's conspiring against you will mellow down now. This is the time when you will experience very good results related to your 10th house zone. So anybody who's conspiring against you, who's just gossiping or fear mongering is there, some major issues that or insecurities that you're going through, that will be resolved, and you will feel much, much better related to the office work and the co-workers and your bosses also. This is the 5th house from the 11th. So this might be bringing about issues to your older siblings, children. So they might be having some issues to deal with, or they can be that you're having some profits from the foreign lands also. This is good. This is the 4th house from the 12th house. So this might bring about troubles related to your expenditures, or maybe you're going to be having issues to deal with the foreign countries or foreigners, so you have to take care. This is also from the ascendant. This is the 3rd house, as I said, so this is good for your children, for your siblings, for your relationship with your partner also. Overall, it is a good transit, I feel, from so many aspects. And if you want to make money out of money, this is also going to uplift you, because this is the 2nd house from the 2nd. And Saturn is seated there. Saturn will always keep you on the tight leash to make money, and that too in a proper righteous manner. Don't go ahead with a lot of treachery and all. Follow the right path. Okay, so that's what is going to happen for the Capricorn natives. Please, I request you to do the remedies that I have mentioned in the beginning part. I have given the dates also. I have mentioned how this transit is going to be unfolding, like Rahu in Pisces. There are Nakshatra transits also, which I have made in the first part. You can just refer to that as well. So coming to the next sign, that is Sagittarius, because we are going in reverse. Rahu Ketu move in reverse. So today I am just doing it what you people asked for. All right, Sagittarius. Okay, yes. So for Sagittarius natives, this transit is going to be in your 4th house. And as you know, 4th house is the house of mother, is the house where, you feel good about. See, whenever any transit of Rahu Ketu happens in the Kendras, So this brings about changes. I have done it in my shorts, also in the videos, shorts videos on YouTube. Whenever Rahu Ketu are changing signs and move into the Kendras, this will bring about some change of residence and also towards better, remember. So some kind of alternations in the present properties or buying, purchasing of some securities, or we can say the mutual bonds, etc. You might be just changing now. And this will bring about some issues to deal with in your family also. The harmony is actually, that suffers when Rahu is there, because Rahu is amplifying energy. So this might bring about some changes at the home front. Maybe the chemistry and the bonding is going to be changing now. Also, this is the time when, because 3, 6, 10, 11, only this Rahu gives good results and not in the 4th house. So this might bring about some health related issues to your mother, and some complications of break or deviation from path in the education plan also. So you have to be careful about all of that also. You have to be careful in your relationship with your friends. It said that there's a loss of friendship and friends. So be careful about that. In the classic text, it's mentioned, especially in the Saravali. And also vehicles. You have to be careful about driving, because it can bring about vehicular accidents also. You can have sleepless nights. You can have some problems related to home front, landed property, children also. There can be some issues that you have to deal with the children as well. And Rahu gives very good results related to your 2nd house. Let me tell you, 2nd house, 11th house, 7th house, and 6th house. So these are good places for this Rahu's transit. So 2nd house, of course, is good. First, we'll deal with the 12th from the 5th. This is the 12th house from the 5th house. So you have to take care of your children's health. Children might be hospitalized or something happens. So this is something you have to be taking care of. Do the remedies I've given in the beginning part. Don't follow the unethical path, because this is going to be bringing about earnings through the unscrupulous activities. So you have to be cautious constantly, because then it will impact your children also directly. In your relationship, you can have, in your romance, you can have some problems also. I will be doing a Ketu transit video later. Okay. Mitali, I'll be doing it. Don't worry. So in the 4th house, in the 4th house, it will bring about some issues related to your children, education, deviation from the path, and also it can bring about some losses in your investments also. This is the 11th house from your 6th house. Okay, this is good because it's Taurus there. So it is definitely good for you related to your competitors, enemies. You'll be winning over them, winning over your diseases, paying off your loans. Somebody who's conspiring against you, you will be prepared, and you will get to know already that this is something who is, this is someone who is going to be giving you some setback, or somebody who is conspiring against you. You will catch them actually. There will be a good future prospects related to your foreign lands, foreign journeys also during this time. And this is the 10th from the 7th. So this might bring about some disturbance in the profession or career for your partner, but it is definitely going to be bringing about some change or elevation simultaneously. Because if there is any problem, the partner might just get another one, or rigorously tries for another job. So this is good. There can be some deceit or conspiracy for your partner. Be careful about that. But surely this is going to bring about some change or upliftment simultaneously as well as I said. So this is something you have to be a little extra careful, because it is the it is also going to be giving you some but it is definitely good for financial growth, because the 2nd, 11th, 7th, 6th houses, for that it is good. So for your 2nd house affairs, this is going to be giving you some relief in your financial crunch that you have been experiencing from a long time. So plan your journeys very well, meticulously, and also anything to do with your maternal uncles, if you want to connect with them, or some foreign collaboration with them. So this is a good time for that as well. Ketu energy, I will be handling in the next video. Okay, so this is what is in store. The dates that are you have to make a note of is 29th November to 29th November 2023 to 7th January 2024. You have to be cautious about your property related matter. Maybe you have to go in for some change of place, change of job also. 7th January to 7th February 2024 is a time when you will be experiencing some good results related to your travels, connecting with your co-workers, and this is going to be bringing about some changes also, okay? Positive changes. And 7th February to the May 27th, 2024, very good time. Very good time for financial decisions and also connecting with your family. Take the help of your family during this time if you have to make any decisions. But this is not a good time for the health of your partner, so take extra caution. 16th August to the 2nd December 2024, this is the time when you will be maybe making some new innovation, some new artistic bent of mind, some new ideas will be coming through, and you will be definitely meeting some influential people also. And this is a good time to connect with your partner, potential partner that you've been waiting for. Good for progeny, childbirth as well. Okay, so this is what is happening for the Sagittarius natives. Please refer to the remedies in the beginning part. I've mentioned already. It is definitely going to be helpful for you. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is the previous one, Scorpio, because we're going in the reverse. All right, Scorpio. So for Scorpio natives, please do the remedies that I've mentioned in the beginning part. If you're having any kind of issues to deal with, you must actually refer to the remedies, and they do work. If you have any planets where these Rahu Ketu are transiting through in the nakshatras, then you have to also see how is the condition of that. Suppose it's in the Jyeshtha, in the Revati, that is ruled by Mercury. So how is the condition of Mercury? How is the condition of Saturn, Jupiter? Very important. Okay, as it is, it's in the Jupiter sign. So check the condition of Jupiter. And Dr. Ken Rao sir has already taught us how to look at the transits, five-fold approach. Now, this is going to be in your fifth house. Fifth house energy is not considered to be that great of this Rahu. It definitely gives some blemish related to your financial status and also over expenditure. And you might have issues related to your children, progeny, childbirth. You have to take care of all of that as well. So maybe some improper activities that you will be getting involved in, or somebody who is influencing you in a negative manner, and then that brings about some danger to you as well. So be cautioned. These are all word of caution that I keep giving you. There can be loss of power because it's the 8th house from the 10th. So it might just bring about some loss of your reputation, also your name and fame. This might bring about some issues to deal with your father also, because this is the 5th house transit, and it's the 9th from the 9th. So not that good for the 9th house affairs. Also, it is the 12th from the 6th house, but it does give good results for Scorpio natives in the 3rd house, 12th house, 8th house, and 7th house related affairs. Why? Because they are the Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, Taurus, and they are the 3, 6, 10, 11 places this Rahu is from there. So very, very positive for the 2nd house affairs, 11th house affairs. So good, 3rd house affair, 12th house, 8th house, and 7th house affairs. So marriage prospects are definitely going to be there. And let's deal with the 12th house first. 12th house from the 6th. So this might bring about some unknown enemies because it's the 12th house where this transit is happening. So this might bring about some expenditures due to the competition or due to the enemies. Maybe at the place of work, somebody is conspiring against you. So you have to be taking care of that as well. Some unscrupulous persons will be coming into your life, and some unscrupulous elements will enhance. There can be that you have some losses because of your maternal uncles, or they have some health issues and they are in the isolation or hospitalization as well. There can be some kind of see, this is a mundane prediction though, some conspiracy, terrorism, if at all some countries have Scorpio rising. So this might bring about terrorism, earthquakes, natural calamities, even more. So check. This is an area of research, but it is definitely going to be giving some complications in your relationship with your children as well as your maternal uncles and aunts. This is the 11th house from the 7th. Very good transit. Very positive as far as your partners and your relationship with people is concerned. This might bring about some growth prospects to your partner, some travel plans, and also there can be some innovative energies or some good friendship. Friends might just be, a little addicted to something. So the partner also can get involved in all of that, or maybe you yourself can. So be careful about that. It might bring about some cheatings or some profit sharing, inequality in your business also. So you have to be careful about your business plannings also. This is the 10th from the 8th, which is considered to be good. It's a good one for gambling, lottery, also, for your health. You will get some relief because this is the 10th from the 8th. So this is the elevation of that house. So that's the house of karma after all. So some secret acts, something to do with stock shares. This is going to be giving you a lot of money. It might bring about some money through unscrupulous means also. So you have to be cautious. There can be some conspiracy that you are going to be doing. You're going to be conspiring against anybody, somebody, during this time. So be careful. Any kind of love affair which is hidden might come into limelight also. So do your karma well, because it's the, the karma sthana of your longevity, your life. So this might bring about some clarity about your disease that you're going through, some debts that you have taken, some disease that will come to an end. This is 9 from 9. So this might bring about some problems or unexpected health issues to your father. So be careful about that. And maybe you will be connecting with some guru or somebody who is not the right kind of guru, I would say. So be careful about that also. There can be some kind of issues that you have to deal with in your religious belief system as well. If you're you can be a non-believer now in tradition, culture, suddenly you will feel that what is all this? You don't follow, you don't feel like following the right path also. That is something which is going to bring about some issues related to your traditional value system as well. That gets shadowed. Your dharma gets shadowed. This is the 8th from the 10th now. This is not considered to be good for your professional. Differences or disturbances can come up with your authorities. So you have to be watchful, and it can bring about some issues related to your property matters as well. You have to be definitely taking care of all that. And there can be some tendency in the profession change also. And you might have to change the place where you're working. This might just be bringing about some foreign connections also. It's said that, you travel when Rahu is transiting from the 10th house in the 8th house. 7th from the 11th, that is Ketu is also there in the 7th house from Rahu, the other side. So this might bring about some changes in your relation, chemistry and bonding with your partner. This might bring about loss of child, if you're on the progeny way. So be careful about that also. Sorry about saying that. It can also bring about some divorce or separation from your partner as well, or the ex-partner comes into your life as well, because it's 7th from the 11th house. So this might bring about complications in the relationship of your siblings, older siblings especially. Okay. And your friend, somebody who is like a brother to you or a sister to you, that might also bring about some issues. This is also a time to travel, change of place. You might be thinking you or your siblings, they might be changing the place. Okay. So that is something which is happening. And then this is 6 from the 12th house. So this might be bringing about some stomach related problems even more, because it's the 6th house, but it will be definitely giving you a problem, but combating the problem also at simultaneously, because Libra sign is there in the 12th house of yours. So this will give you stomach related issues, but you will be out of it for sure. If there's a surgery, don't avoid, just get it done. It's going to give you relief. And also this is going to be giving you some loans, etc., that you have, or the disease, etc., some relief coming through there as well. Any kind of relationship with the foreign lands is also coming through, and joining a new job, taking some help, taking help from your own people at the place of work will also help you grow. Just make sure that you do not make any hasty decisions or anything to do with your progeny, etc., or education plan, etc., from the 29th of November 2023 to the 7th of January 2024. This is little precarious because Pisces is Virgotama, so you have to be a little extra cautious. It'll be giving the results of the 5th house completely. So in relationship, some ex might come back and might cause havoc in your life. So don't fall prey to the conspiracy part, whatever the partner is trying to share with you. It might just bring about some difference of opinion also with that person. Okay, so just make sure that you take care of your finances and take care of the blame game that is going to happen in your life. This is definitely going to be giving you some defamation. This might bring about some defamation because it's the 8th house from your Karmasthana 10th house. Okay. The remedial part I've already mentioned in the beginning part. Please do the remedies and you will definitely get the relief. Coming to the next sign, that is, sorry. I just forgot. Coming to the previous sign, that is Libra. Used to doing the forward motion. So for Libra natives, this transit of Rahu is going to be in your 6th house. Very good. In the 6th house, it is considered to be one of the best transits because Rahu amplifies those energies even more. So you are going to be very health conscious now. You're going to be, focused or channelizing your energies towards growth. You are thinking already how you can, deal with the people around you, how you can combat the competition. So this will give you that competition success as well. And if you are learning to work or serve others, then this is a very good phase, maybe joining a new job. This is also going to give you some, a lot of hard work though. You're going to be having a lot of work to do. So this might bring about over-strenuous workload as well. So you have to deal with it also, concentrate on your health simultaneously. If you're overworked, you're pushed to a corner, then this might not be a good transit for you. This will bring about some help from people who are at the place of work, your competition, even your competitors will become your friends. You might just be the people's person now. This is also good time for stocks, stocks, crypto, shares, dividends. All that is definitely going to increase. You're going to be very generous during this time as well. And this is a good transit for the ones who are in the marketing, etc. Also, this is going to be a very good time for growth prospects. And any kind of difficulties related to resources, difficulties related to money matters, this is going to subdue now. Enemies are going to subdue, all diseases are cured, you regain your health, and pleasure of mind and intelligence is also possible. You might gain from your maternal uncle. You should connect with your maternal uncle also during this time. This is the 11th house from the 8th. So this is a good transit for you for the foreign travels, foreign countries, and anything to do with your health related issues. If you're facing, you will be getting some relief there as well. This is good for your happiness of your children as well. This is 10th from the 9th house. So this is again a very good time because this is going to uplift your father. Foreign connections is going to increase, and professionally also you're going to amplify your energies at the workplace. You're going to get some relief there. There can be some cheating which can happen to your father. So just tell him or forewarn him, your guru or your father. You have to be a little extra careful there. It's a 9th house from the 10th house. So you prosper in the foreign land. If you're thinking during this transit to go overseas to the overseas land, so this is the time to do so. All right, because as it is Ketu is in the 12th house. This might bring about some difficulty in the inherited properties. If you have to sign some papers, be careful related to inheritance of your father, etc. So this might bring about all of that. Okay. And this is the 8th house from the 11th. So 8th house from the 11th means your eldest co-born that will suffer. This might bring about health issues to your older siblings. And your friends, somebody who's very dear to you might bring about some problems. This can bring about some major health issues to the community you move around in. So somebody who's very dear to you. So this is going to be bringing about some issues there. All right. So be careful about the relationship that you have. Also, this will bring about some, because this is the 8th house from the 11th, this is the 8th house from the 11th house. So this is also not good for your investments. So be careful while investing heavily. This is the 7th house from the 12th. So this might bring about some connection with the foreign lands, travels, journeys, and it can also bring about some addictions. So be careful about all of that as well. This is the 5th house from the 2nd. Okay. So this will bring about some, maybe 5th house. Let me think. 5th house from the 2nd. 5th house from the 2nd. So this is not that great for the second house affairs, because this will bring about some depletion of financials because of children. So maybe uncontrolled expenditures happen. Okay. So be careful about all of that. Don't have that blind passion, I'm in love with this person. I can't live without that person. All that can also happen. So income resources will increase from the foreign lands. If you can try it out, it is going to work. This is the 4th house from the 3rd house for you. So for your siblings, this might bring about some cheating or because of the property related issues. Okay. And some education might fail or deviate. Maybe some break is there for your siblings, especially some break of energies there as far as his education plan is concerned. He will not get what he's looking or she's looking for. Okay, so just give them that support now. This is the 3rd house from the 4th house. This is good for your mother's for your mother's connection with the siblings, or maybe siblings are leaving them and going. So maternal uncle and aunts, they might fall sick also. So this is not considered to be that great for your mother, especially maybe she's cheated by her own people. That is something she has to be forewarned. And this is also good, not that great. This is not a good time for educational adventures. So don't take major decisions about your education plan. Maybe, you will think of something and something else happens. You go to the foreign land and you come to know that, no, this is not what I expected. So it might just be a setback. So be prepared for it or self-study. This is the 2nd house from your 5th house. So children may earn money in the foreign land. This is good for your wealth also. Wealth prospects will increase. Just take care of your eyes and throat region. This might bring about some issues if you are already having asthma related issues. Okay. So coming to the dates. So for you, be careful about your health from the 29th November 2023 to 7th of January 2024, because this is Rahu energy, which is working here, Vargotama energy. That means in Navansha also, this is going to be in the Pisces sign. But it is very good for change of job, getting a job if you are jobless, and not good for investments, and take care of your health also during this time. It is good for from the 7th of February till the May 27, 2024. This is the time when you will experience some, changes, a change of place, change of job, etc. So you can do that as well. 16th August to the 2nd of December 2024 is also a good time for change of appearance, confidence, starting something new, some new agenda, some new goal setting. All that is going to come through. All right. So it's definitely a positive one. So just go back and see the remedies that I've mentioned. Do the remedies. All right. Coming to the previous sign, that is Virgo. All right. Kindly go back and hear the summary part where I've mentioned the remedies also. That will help you. So here for Virgo natives, this transit is happening over your, sorry, this is gone. Did I do wrong for the previous sign? I hope I have not done. No, that's correct. 6,000. Okay. So now for Virgo, this is the 7th house transit. Okay, so 7th house is actually the house of the relationship, partnership, businesses. So this is definitely going to be bringing about some major changes related to those areas, and this is going to be bringing about some new relationships also. You might become too your partner might become too self-centric also. There is a tendency to work with others now. So you will definitely be getting the benefit if you are taking help of the others. You are going to be in that arena where you're going to be with the public. You're in that public limelight, I would say. So this is definitely bringing about overall or all-round cooperation from others. This transit might bring about a new relationship, marriage prospects. If you're already married, then this might bring about some happiness quotient in the marriage also. This might bring about some relationship issues if at all you're already in that court case proceedings, which is not looking that great. So you have to be taking care of that also. Loss of reputation. When we see this 7th house Rahu, the first thing is that we see some kind of arguments, people get very argumentative because Ketu is over your first house also. So this is also going to bring about some difficulties because of your argumentative nature during this time. Your partner's health might deteriorate. You have to take care of that. Be cautioned of the people who are taking undue advantage out of you. This might bring about issues while traveling, or you might travel to the overseas lands because of some sudden change of plan. Suddenly, you didn't have, out of the blue, this will happen, that you have to leave the country and you have to go somewhere else. I'll read the comments a little later. And you might just be leaving the country or your town or anywhere. So you have to be prepared for that as well. There can be that you have, mutual disagreements even more with your partner and in your relationship, or if you are already in a complication. So this might bring about separation as well. Now, 7th house is the 12th house from the 8th. Okay. So this is not good for your health and your expenditure on the stocks, shares, etc. This might bring about some losses. So some unlawful nature or expenditures might bring about some depletion of finances. Also, some kind of criminal acts also can take place. So be careful about that as well. This is the 11th house from the 9th, which is good. So this will bring about good profits to your father. Your connection with your father is going to improve. There can be some recognition to your father, especially, and connection with your gurus or some foreign countries also on cards. Your eldest co-born of the father might have some health issues. So be careful about like your chacha or, your uncle, paternal uncle especially. And there can be that your youngest co-born of the life partner will, have some good time in the foreign lands. 10th house from the 10th. This is the 10th house from the 10th. So this might bring about some great travels, and you will flourish and be successful in the foreign lands if you see from the 10th house. So profession-wise, it's good, but you will have problems if you see from the 8th house. This is the 12th house. So this will definitely bring about some change of place suddenly, So this is the time when you're going to be starting some new job, new profession as well. This is the 9th house from the 11th house also. So this will bring about recognition in the foreign countries, and you might have to get into the details and the depth of whatever you're doing as well right now, as far as your profession is concerned, as far as your mental setup is concerned. If you are in the process of innovative energy, so this will bring that breakthrough as well. Okay. This is the 8th house from the 12th. So this might bring about some excessive consumption of addictive substance like alcohol, etc. So be careful about that. And this can bring about some hospitalization or some health issues, some accident also. So be careful. Just saying it, don't take it to the heart. But yeah, you have to be forewarned. And there can be that you have some debts, some loans that you have taken, so it might just take long to repay that also. Okay, so be careful about if you're not taken the loan and you are thinking of, then this is not the right time to do so. This is also you know this is the 7th house energy, so this might bring about disturbances related to your finances also, from time to time. But surely you are traveling overseas, and this is going to bring about some elevation at the home front also. Okay, if you're thinking of buying some property, etc., so this is a good time to do so as well. Okay, but be careful when you're signing the contract, etc. It should not be that you don't read the documents well. This is the 6th house from the 2nd. Okay, so this is good. This is good for you as far as your as far as your health is concerned. You will improve gradually with this transit getting forward. So this is also going to be giving you some mysteries to resolve, something which is hidden that might just be revealed. Take care of your partner's health, though. Something to do with financial matters you're going to be concerned about. Your maternal uncle might just be coming and rescuing you from whatever you're entrapped in. This is the 5th house from the 3rd, so your co-born will have some mental imbalances, can be suicidal also, so take care of him or her. And also this will bring about some new communicative techniques also to you. You might have some extra courage to make decisions now. Okay, some secrecies, or if you're working for a secret agencies, so this is a good transit for you. 4th house from the 4th, so this will be giving some disturbance to your mother, relationship with your mother, or some kind of wealth prospects might suffer for your mother also. This is the 3rd from the 5th, so children might be actually doing really well. They might be traveling, they might be just doing some new education plans, and maybe they are going overseas also. They're going to be traveling, going away from you also is possible. And this will bring about some foreign related job as well. This is the 2nd from the 6th. 7th house is the 2nd from the 6th, so this is definitely going to be bringing about some wealth prospects to your partner, to your maternal uncle. And this might bring about some disease, loan, debts also. So you have to be planning everything really well. So I'm giving you the dates, a few dates, which I will be sharing later on. Also, 29th November 23 to the 7th of January 2024. This is a very precarious time for the relationships. If you want to get married, you can get married during this time, but relationship wise, if you're already in a relationship, this might bring about some break, or it can be that you just have, you get to know something about your partner and you just break out. 7th February to the May 27, 2024 is a time when you will be having good connectivity with the overseas people, connection with the collaborations, you'll be making connection with your children is going to improve. They might be going overseas also. Your partner is going to gain wealth during this time as well. These are good dates, actually, what I'm giving you. And just be careful. Leo, okay, 1st January 25 to the 24th February 2025. You have to be careful about your health, about your marriage, about your relationships also. Just do the remedies that I've given, and you will definitely experience some good results there. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is the previous sign, in fact, that is Leo. So it's a long video, right? All right. Leo, this transit is of Rahu is in your 8th house. Now, 8th house is actually, people will be thinking, oh my God, this is going to be really bad. Yes, it can be bad only if you are, not doing the right thing. If you're not following the right path, okay? This can bring a lot of goodness in you also, transformation in you also. This is an expansive Rahu, going to be in your 8th house. So you can be inclined towards astrology, occult, something, which gives you the in-depth knowledge. You will have really in-depth experience in sex also. This is a sex potential house, obviously. It might bring about some revelations about your relationship. Maybe your partner comes to know about your relationship, or you come to know about your partner something. And this is a beautiful time for finding a beautiful purpose in your life, regeneration, rejuvenation also. Don't get carried away, seeing that, you're getting good money, inflow is there, and then, you just fall prey to the wrong means, you're just doing everything wrong. So that is something that you have to be very, very careful about. That's the 8th house illusion, that is giving you that success suddenly, and you feel that, oh, wow, I'm just doing so well. And that's the fall. This is the time that can bring a big fall also. So be prepared, be careful about, and don't cheat others. Don't cheat others, don't do anything. Don't humiliate others in public, because that will bring about your condition going down as well. When you talk against somebody, what happens? You're actually, spoiling your own karma. That person is doing his own karma, right? But you are actually bringing your karma down. And this is what is happening with you. And you might experience some losses because of this. So you have to be really, really cautious about what you speak, what you utter about others. And 8th house transit is not considered to be good, actually, when Rahu is there. It is also sort of a maraka for you, basically, so some undiagnosable disease can happen. You can have some fears, insecurities. Now you will experience that also. And there is somebody, and you are conspiring against somebody, which is not right. And your endeavors, there can be some loss of property also. Business and profession get really affected greatly, in losses. And you can have theft in your at home also. So be careful about all of these. See, I'm not saying it from myself. It's the 8th house energy working for you. So the best is to do good to others, because it's a sign of charity. If you're good, nothing can harm you. If you talk and conspire against anybody, definitely it's a downfall for you. 12th house from the 9th. So the father will get some unexpected expenditures and unexpected gains also in money. And take care of the unscrupulous means that because it's the loss of the bhagya where Rahu is. So you have to take care of your bhagya. That means you have to do something good and do something in favor to others also. This is the 11th house from the 10th, which is considered to be good. So good for your foreign connections, profits from the foreign lands. Children might be doing well. Happiness from the children is also possible. And you might have abundant profits, which will make you blind that, oh, wow, I'm making such good amount of money. So be careful about all of that. It's just illusion. It's the 10th house from the 11th house where this transit is happening. So this will bring about profits from businesses, import exports, wines, liquor, plastics, electronics. These are all going to be bringing about some positive energy to you. Your elder sister or your brother, they're going to be doing well in their professions, overseas journeys on cards. There can be that you are going to be making some visits to the foreign lands as well. So also, this is the 9th house from the 12th house. Can you see? This is the 9th house. So worshipping the gods, you're going to be more, you should be getting more inclined to spirituality now. You should become not religious, but spiritual, because this is the 9th house from the 12th. Okay. So this is good for your, for following the dharma. If you follow the path of dharma, nothing can touch you. That is going to bring about otherwise hospitalization or anything to do with your adharma and lack of connectivity with people also. Okay, so follow the right path. I would request you to do it. I'm repeating again and again of that. Don't talk against anybody. Don't backbite anybody. Don't bicker. This is the 7th house from the 2nd house. So this will bring about some disturbances in the family matters. It can bring about some loss of your reputation also. Some financial affairs you have to deal with. You're getting income and you're spending. You're getting income, you're spending. You're not able to save because Ketu is also going to be there. So this is not good for financial prospects and partnership businesses also. This might bring about downfall in your relationship with your partner as well. So be careful. You're not able with your relations also. This can bring about your relation with the in-laws as well. This is 6th house from the 3rd. So this is good for you because there it is going to bring about some growth, some change of job, service, attitude to your siblings. So good for your siblings, and foreign money is coming through also. So the co-bonds might have some undiagnosable, disease or allergies or skin related problems. So take care of all of that as well. This is the 5th house from the 4th. Okay. So this might bring about some mystical experiences also. You might just go to the foreign land for the higher studies. This might bring about your connectivity with your children. Your bonding with your children is going to get stronger also. And dwelling place changes because it's the 4th house, no? We are talking about. So this is the 5th house from the 4th. So it is the product of the 4th house. You might just buy a property also during this time. All right. So, but this can bring about loss of progeny or, miscarriages to the female horoscope. 4th house from the 5th. So for the children, this is a good time for deciding their education plan. This might bring about deviation from the path also. Good time for going to the foreign lands for the children as well. This is the 3rd house from the 6th. So this might bring about some profits to your maternal uncles. This is also going to make you courageous, and you will be making good and bold decisions during this time. Some major decisions are coming through. There is also a win over the enemies, the competition. 2nd house from the 7th brings about throat related problems. You're always misunderstood, or you will be misunderstanding people. So oral commitments, be careful what you commit to others. If you commit and you don't do it, that's something which is going to be really negative for you as well. You might have some problems in your mouth region, in your stomach region. You might need support from your own people, and they might not provide you with that. Okay. It's a shadow graha after all. And this can bring about dental problems to your life partner also. Eye problem, nose problem, ENT specialist you have to take your partner to. Okay. So this is what is going to be the 8th house energy for you. So the dates that I'm giving you, especially, in the initial part, it's the 8th house energy, which is very, very active from the 29th of November, 2023 to 7th of January, 2024. This is because, right now, Pisces will be very active. So 8th house energies will be hyperactive. It's a Virgottama after all. Rahu is a Virgottama and it's in Pisces. So all what I've just told you will be amplified during this period. So if you don't mend your ways now, then it is going to be really difficult. The henceforth transits will be difficult for you. Otherwise, it is going to bring about good relationships, good money flow from 7th February till the May 27th, 2024. That's a good time for you, for health also and for money prospects also. Okay. So yeah, coming to the previous sign, that is Cancer. Please do the remedies from time to time. What remedies I have given you, they are very simple and easy to do remedies that will help you come out of the problems or the sufferings that you're going through because of this Rahu in the Pisces sign, right? So for Cancer natives, this transit of Rahu is going to be in your 9th house. So 9th house is actually, not considered to be that good because this is the house of dharma. And you become very adharmi, or we can say your religious belief system changes. Your philosophical ideas will change now. You might bring about some, your thinking might change. Spiritual thinking might change as well in the 9th house. Also, you will spend some, most of your time with the people who are not going to give you anything. They're not, you're going to be in that kind of a company. You're in a, maybe some false guru you fall prey to. Your friends might be, the people who will actually, leave you or forsake you. Due to your bad or wicked-minded, friends, this might be not a good time period. This might bring about some issues, sinful acts because of them, or some addictions also. Okay, but don't practice any kind of black magic or tantra, etc. And this is also good for, but one thing which is good is that you can take higher learning, expand your horizons, don't confine yourself to the negatives. And also this is the time when you will be having inclination to publish, write, communicate with people, long journeys, long distance journeys, or shifting out from the place where you are. Be the creative be the creative you, self-expressive you. This is definitely going to bring about some disregard to somebody else's religion also. So that is something you have to work on. Okay. Now, this is the 12th house from the 10th, okay, where this transit is happening. So this might bring about loss of profession. Sorry to say that, but it might bring about conspirators. So they can be not because of your aptitude, you lose your job. It is because of the conspiracy, some unexpected blame happen, and then you just lose your job or something happens. Okay, this might bring about some peculiar kind of a disease or health issues also. See, all the houses transit is not good. As I said, Rahu in the 9th house doesn't give good results though, but I will be sharing because from few houses this is good. So there can be that you are cheating or somebody is cheating, in your inheritance. Your father is going to be having some health issues also. This is the 11th house from the 11th, which is definitely good. Good for your siblings, good for your older siblings, profits, recognition from the foreign lands. And this might bring about some new ideas and new job profiles for your siblings also. 10th house from the 12th. So this is going to be very good for taking up some philosophical thinking, influencing others. Maybe, you can be a healer, or you can be yourself a, what do you call, you can be a motivational speaker. That is also going to be a good thing to do. Maybe you can take it up, and you might prosper by the blessings of your maternal grandparents. Okay, and you will be doing some rituals, going to the maybe some place where you will be doing some dharma, or you'll be performing some rituals, or you'll be going to the mosque, or to the church, or to the gurudwara. You'll be visiting often, and this might bring about, because this is the 10th house from the 12th. So this might bring about 10th house from the 12th means that this is going to be bringing about some peculiar businesses also, something that you have not planned for, import export business, or electrical related, photography related business, or something to do with all of that, or maybe x-ray machine or something like that, you ultrasound machines, etc. you will be selling and purchasing. This might bring about a loan, so you have to take care of the loan payment also. Stomach and skin related problems also can happen. Foreign countries and this is a foreign element, so you have to be careful about the foreign element in your body, outside also, and outside also. Eighth house from the second house. This might bring about some issues related to your relationship, finance also, inheritance also. So don't expect any inheritance coming through. There can be that there are cheaters waiting for you, so be careful while signing any documents. Don't fall prey to the online cheats also. There can be that you can be cheated online as well. This is 7th house from the 3rd house. So this is the life partner of your youngest co-born. So this might bring about some a difference of opinion amongst each other, your co-born and your co-born's partner. So this is something that you have to be careful about. Maybe your partner goes, your siblings are going to the overseas countries, either or, one or two, depends. And this might bring about stiff opposition from unscrupulous persons of society. So you have to be careful about the unscrupulous elements and activities happening around you. This might bring about some risky indulgence in, some antisocial affairs. So be careful about all of that as well. This is the sixth house from the fourth. So sixth house from the fourth is considered to be a good transit for you, because this is going to be giving you some unexpected gain in the family, in the property, vehicle. You might purchase some vehicles also, and this might bring about some change of education plan as well. This is definitely going to be a very positive time for your relationships also. You can just work on your relationship with your mother. If you are maybe in the foreign land, you might just visit your mother as well. Education of your maternal uncle suffers. Maybe your maternal uncle is in that kind of a work where he has to study, teach, etc. That might suffer. This is the fifth house from the fifth, where this transit of Rahu is happening. So this might bring about some periodical mental disturbance to your children. You have to take care of your children's health, mental health also. And you might have some issues to deal with your creativity also, with your marketing skills as well. This might bring about some money from the foreign land though, and you will have additional wealth prospects coming through as well. Your children may have some venture in the business connected to something to do with some alcohol or wine, etc. Maybe additional income is there. Okay, so you can go for higher studies, higher learning, higher education plan for your children also is represented by fifth from fifth. This is the fourth house from the sixth house now. So this will bring about some issues in the relationship with your maternal uncle or to the maternal uncle. Some health issues can happen. Family disturbances happen when the fourth house is afflicted after all. So this might bring about some peculiar problems to your uncle, aunts as well. In the family circle, in fact, you will get to hear something or the other. And this might bring about some connection with the foreign lands as well, some loans, etc. You can be taking as well. This is the third house from your seventh house now, which is considered to be good. So this is definitely going to be, this is the third house for your partner. So this might be bringing about some communication, travels for your partner also. Some elevation also is on cards for your partner. In your relationship also, there will be some courageous decisions that you will be making. And this is the second house from the eighth. So some unexpected wealth can be expected from here. Okay. You might live abroad. Your children might be going overseas. And this might bring about some changes in your line of treatment also. Maybe you're not going to be doing the conventional treatment also now. Okay. So take care of your communication skills. The dates that are little precarious that you have to be taking care of are 7th January to the 7th February 2024. You have to take care of your health, your prospects, future prospects as well. And also on the 2nd of December to the 1st of January 2025 also, you have to take care of your communication with others and travels also. Okay. Rest, all the dates are positive. Depending on your personal chart also. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is the previous sign, in fact. Gemini. Today, I think people are happy because my audience also needs to be happy when I'm doing the retrograde motion of the readings. Please do go back and watch the first part where I've given the summary, remedies. Okay, don't forget to do the remedies. So for Gemini, it's a balle balle. Why is it so? Because it's the 10th house transit of yours. See, it's a mixed bag. I will not say it's completely the best of the transits, but yes, this is definitely better as what you were feeling earlier. 10th house is the public recognition. You will be getting public recognition you have been waiting for. Okay, this is going to be a good time for service rendering profession. If you can maybe, change your profession also, you will definitely be working overtime and you will be neglecting your family because Ketu is in the 4th house. So 4th house affairs are going to suffer, but 10th house affairs are going to be substantially growing. You're going to be putting a lot of effort. You're going to be actually, giving your time and energy to your work. So this is going to give you substantial increase in your name and fame, and your professionally also you're going to grow, and you're going to be getting some promotion also. Plan a sound expansion program now. You have to plan everything, because if you're heading to something like this, you should actually plan everything. You should take advantage of your nearby opportunities right now. Who's influencing you? What kind of people you're moving around in? So if you ask, if you are a vendor, you might just increase, in your expand your business a little bit. But if you are at that juncture, at that stage, at that stature where you make, you can make the best use of your profession. So you will increase, you will enhance, you will grow. Okay, so some important benefits coming through your life, and this is definitely going to be a very positive time, because 10th house transit is one of the Ukchaya houses where this Rahu is transiting. So 10th house will bring about some growth prospects also. Peace at the place of work. Government related jobs will be done, and if at all you are having any kind of confusion at the workplace, that will also be resolved. This is also not a good time period for your partner, because it's the 4th house from the 7th. So this might bring about some issues related to your partner and his mental setup. Okay, that's something that you have to be cautioned about. Now, coming to the house-wise predictions now. Let me see what this 10th house is going to be bringing us. So this is the 12th house from the 11th house. Okay, so this is the loss for the older siblings, or maybe some expenditures on the foreign lands, foreign journeys for your siblings, older siblings. Okay, or they might be spending some extra time doing things overseas as well. Okay, now this is also going to bring about some downfall in their recognitions for the older siblings. Okay, so make sure that you are going to be there by their side. This is the 11th from the 12th house. So maybe this might bring about some foreign connections and foreign collaborations. You might grow in your financials from the foreign lands. Okay, foreign income increases. Maybe some multinational company you're going to be working for, or maybe you have clients overseas, something to do with that. So this is definitely going to be positive for you. And this might bring about some connection with because this is the, one sec, to see what exactly I'm talking about. So for Gemini natives, the 8th house related, if you are an astrologer, if you are into, finance, something to do with tax, insurance, so this is a good transit for you. For your 5th house related energies, this is a good transit for your children. Maybe your children are going to be joining some new jobs, they're going to be traveling, they're going to be starting with new education plan also. This is a good time for your professional career growth, as I said, and also for the 12th house related. So these houses, the 7th house, 4th house, 12th, 8th house, 5th house, 1st house, 12th house, these are good transits for you. For the 2nd house, this is the 9th house transit. So this might bring about some some different kind of way you're looking at to earn money. This is the 8th house from the 3rd house, so not good for your siblings. They might just have some issues to deal with. This is the 7th house from the 4th. So property related matters you might be resolving, or there can be some losses in those areas. Sign very carefully whatever the documents you have to. Also, mother's health you have to take care of. Your relationship with your people might just suffer because you're going to be spending too much time at the workplace. This is the for the 5th house zone, this is a 6th house transit, which is considered to be good. A competition success for your children, for you, for overseas journeys, overseas, connection, marriage, ex-partner coming into your life. This is a good transit. So this is from the 6th house, this is the 5th house transit. So this might bring about some new prospects as far as your people you're working for or your bosses is concerned. You have to take care of your health from time to time. You have to go for some workouts, some sessions where you have to go for healing also. This is the so this is what I've done the 7th from 4th from 7th and 3rd from 8th. All that is good for you. Okay, so just make a note of the dates that I'm giving you. Just be careful even more when these transits happen. Take care of your health from 7th February till the May 27, 2024. You have to take care of your health. Okay. Now the speed has increased, but the duration is the same. Like the content is the same. Please don't say that the suddenly, the time period is shortened. Now for for you people, you have to take care of your mental setup on the 2nd December till the 1st January 2025 also. Okay, make very cautiously decisions. You should watch this video every transit, whenever there is a nakshatra change also. So this will help you. Also take care of your finances from the 24th February 2025 to the 29th May 2025. All right. Coming to the, please do the remedies. I keep repeating all of that because, remedies are very, very essential to do. Coming to the previous sign, that is Taurus. For Taurus natives, this transit is happening over your 11th house. And 11th house will be bringing about some major changes because 11th house is good for you. So you will be, hopeful about new friendships. You will be getting into the zone where you'll be innovating something new, some new prospects coming through, new purchases you'll be making. You will depend on your friends, your circle you move around in. But remember, there can be some people who can backstab you also at the same time. This is going to be a fulfillment of desire phase, but at the same time, at what cost? You have to figure that out, because in your personal chart, how is it going to play out? You only know. So there are some avenues you'll be putting to test, and you will realize the truth. Financial benefits definitely is going to be there. Some club affiliations, some societies, some religious institutions, some financial institutions also you will be connecting with, and you will be, going in for some, raising of funds also during this period. Now, in the 11th house, you will get profits from the foreign land. Maybe you will be going in for some foreign assignments. Spiritually, you'll be getting inclined to more. 12th from 12th, actually. This is 12th from 12th. So this is the loss of loss. So that means it's gains. Okay. So some kind of expenses which are unwarranted in nature might happen. Unforeseen matters will also come through. This is the 10th house from the second house. Okay. From the first house is the 11th, from the second this is the 10th. So this might bring about some foreign relationship, foreign expenditures. Maybe you'll be traveling a lot, and this might bring about some, because this is the 10th house from the second. So your family is going to flourish now. You're going to be connecting with people even more. Be careful, don't get cheated by people. This might bring about that also. Also, this is going to be giving you some, upliftment in your professional career. So this will bring about some financial growth also. This is the 9th house from the 3rd house. So this is good for your siblings' education. They might just be changing the education, and this is the Bhagyasthana for your siblings. So this might bring about some issues related to their religious belief system also. They might just go in for some different kind of a religious belief system, and spiritually they might not be growing that well. But this is a good time for communication, travels, international journeys, overseas journeys, and overseas education for your siblings as well. They have to take care of their ENT, that is ear, nose, throat. This is the 11th house from the 4th house. Okay, so this is good for your mother, connecting with your mother. Maybe mother will bring good luck to you. So take her blessings every day, and she is going to ward off all the evil energies or the negative energies around you. You might, because this is the 11th house, 8th house from the 4th house. So this might bring about some complications in your educational career. So you have to be taking extra care about your children or yourself. What educational plan you have to plan very well, very, very in depth. It will definitely deviate you from the path. This might bring about losses in your landed property as well, because this is the 8th house from the 4th house. Take care of your mother's health also. If you are in the foreign land, please go and meet your mother. Okay, this is the 7th house from the 5th, and Ketu is already there as well. I'll be making a separate video though. But this is also, going to be giving your children some kind of issues to deal with. Maybe they're going to be having some, problem in their education, competition, and this might bring about your children's, relationship with the partner, something, to deal with. some separative tendencies also is on cards. This is also going to be taking them, bringing them some overseas partner, somebody from the overseas, abroad. Okay. Because it's a house of children, romance. So this might break your romance also. There can be some break in your energies towards whatever you have been planning and thinking of. It can bring about deceit from the friends also. This is the sixth house from the sixth house. This is loss in a way. Loss of means disease, whatever disease you have, it's loss of that. So you might come out of the disease or any kind of issues that you have been facing. Competition, successes on cards. Also for your maternal uncles, this is going to be a good transit. Maybe they will come across some people who are going to be uplifting them. Servitude attitude is there. You should be helpful to your maternal uncles and aunts, or maybe take their blessings and their help in whatever you are doing. This can bring about some contagious disease or skin related allergies also to your uncles or to you as well. So take extra caution. Any kind of loans, litigation on cards, so you have to be cautious about that also. But you will get relief, don't worry. This is the fifth house from the seventh. So for children of your partner, it can bring about some complications there. And your partner can be a little unstable or fickle-minded in making decisions, because it's the fifth house from the seventh house. This might bring about some shadowed mind. You might not be able to think properly. Your partner might not be able to think properly. You might make attempts to acquire higher knowledge in the foreign land after marriage. Maybe you are going to be traveling to the foreign land, and some education plan is also going to be there. You can suffer with abortions or difficulty in the childbirth, as I said, and this will also bring about some issues with the children also. So take care, understand your children. This is the fourth house from the eighth. So fourth house from the eighth means that there will be some sexual combats. You will be having a lot of secret sexual affairs. And this also brings about acquisitions, and also acquiring something. So this might bring about some sexual happiness, intercaste marriages, religious ceremonies. Also, this can bring about something which is very different. There can be something which can bring about some problems in the marriage also. And also it is not good for your something to do with the, what do you call that, stocks, shares, etc. You have to be careful about all of that. The sudden income that you get, so this is not the time to go in for that. So unscrupulous means that anything which is not straight, something which is not ethical, those kind of activities you have to be avoiding and don't fall prey. This is third house from your ninth house. So this is good for your father and happiness from the gurus. You will get that. Your father will make major decisions in the family now. And also this will bring about some disturbance in the relationship between the partner of your younger sibling also. Amongst your sibling and your partner of the sibling, the partner of the sibling, sorry. Second house from the 10th. So this is good for you, and this is going to be giving you some elevation in your professional career growth as well. So just follow the right path, I would say. Complication can be there in inheritance though, but yes, this is a good time to understand your profession, career, and stop making money from the wrong means. And this will give you something better coming your way, because the second house from your 10th, house of karma. So do the right kind of karma, this means, okay? And with your influential people, you'll be coming across though, okay? Coming to the dates now. See, you have to be careful about your relationship with people on the 27th of May till the 5th of July 2024, and your health also. You have to take care of your investments. Pay your tax on time during this time, especially. Any kind of new business, if you have to start during this time, 5th of July to the 16th of August. Okay. New relationship, 16th August to the 2nd of December. And also I would suggest, if you have to go in for, because this is Taurus, good from first house. So this will be, okay, Taurus is not there. So 24th February 2025 to the 29th of May 2025. Also, you can have some major decision making coming through from your professional front and from your sibling side also. You'll be getting that support also from your siblings. Okay. So coming to the next sign, that is the previous sign, that is the first one. Yes, the last one I would say today, Aries. So how was this, Aries natives, coming towards the end today? Rahu got me, actually. So for Aries natives, this transit is going to be in your first house. In your 12th house. Sorry, apologies. I'm a little tired, I think. That's why I'm just fumbling. So in your 12th house, this is actually the time to make major decisions related to your service, how you can be more rendering, how you can be more self-sacrificing. This is the time. Now is the time you should be making this kind of decision, how you can make the difference. Okay. This is the position of karma, actually, you know. This is the 12th house. And, it's like you will have some health preservation, how you can be learning now from whatever has happened. It's the last one, basically in the natural zodiac, it's the last sign. So this is the time when you will be doing something new now. This is towards going in the new realms of life, heading way to the, to the bigger realms of life, hidden realms of life. Now you will get that clarity also. Good for overseas connections and making investments overseas, but you must understand that this brings about a lot of losses also. Too much of too much of expenditures also. You will have income resources opening, but at the same time, expenditures are also going to be heavy. So please be careful about all of that. There can be many difficulties and sorrows and miseries that you can go through as far as your relationships is concerned, as far as your self is concerned also. You might have sleepless nights. You might just go in the meditative mode. This might bring about some diseases which are not diagnosable, and you have to pay visits to the hospital also. Sorry to say all of this, but definitely I'm just forewarning. There are good things also about it. You might just go into that realm of, that sannyasi, that yogic practices, you will be adopting also during this time. And Rahul being in the 12th house, is the second from the 11th after all. So this will bring about benefit from the foreign lands. You will be leaving your country and going, because it's obviously trying to your 4th and the 8th house also. So it will bring about a lot of changes. You will get recognition in the overseas lands, not in your own country. So you should leave. Overseas countries could be that you're just moving away from down South India to the North India also. That could also be a change, because the language changes, people change, their perspective also changes. So that is something you have to figure out. There can be some misunderstandings related to your finances with your own people. So you have to be careful about that as well. This is the 3rd house from the 10th. So this is a very good time for future prospects, how you can just, travel, fulfill your desires, how you can help others to, grow also. You can be a very good teacher, preacher as well during this time. You might just be a very good motivational speaker. This is a good time for growth prospects as far as your, profession is concerned. And you might just get connected with the astrological world also. Okay, maybe you'll be taking advice and help, or you'll be giving advice and help also. This is the 4th house from your 9th house. So this indicates that the father would be undergoing some kind of deceit in transactions. So you have to be taking care, pertaining to land and buildings. This might bring about problems and complications in the driving vehicles. If your father is buying something new, you just tell him not to right now. Okay. So this might bring about a setback in education also. So take care of your educational plan. Just be careful about your relationship with your father as well. This is the 5th house from the 8th. Okay. So this is a testing time for your own health, longevity. That's a question mark. So drive safely. That's why I say drive safely. If you are heading to a surgical process, please get it done. Don't delay, don't ignore, because this is something which is not to be ignored. If there's a surgical process, understand that this is a good thing, when it is 8th house connection also. So you must get it done. And this might bring about some, agony, mental agony also. You might just feel detached from the world. And also, this might bring about children, happiness from children, and children might be going overseas as well. This is the 6th house from your 7th house. So this means that there can be some major changes that you'll be making in your relationship quotient. How is your relationship with your partner? How is your relationship with your siblings? Overall relationship with your business partner, with your people around you. You will be working through that as well. There can be that you are having some issues to deal with your maternal uncles and aunts also. So quit your karma. That's the best thing to do, right? And this might be maybe you have some loans, debts, etc. So you have to pay off. So this is the time you will be doing that as well. And this is the 7th house from your 6th house transit. Ketu is there in the 6th house. Rahu is there in the 12th house. So there can be that you are going in for some intercaste marriage or some kind of relationship break also, because Ketu in the 6th house gives breaks, deviation from the path. Or maybe there can be that you are going to be having some bad relationship, or the relationship suffers with your maternal uncles and aunts. Okay. 8th house from the 5th house. This is something which is considered to be a little difficult transit for your children, for progeny. Maybe there are some miscarriages or abortions which can happen, and or you have to go in for some kind of maybe you're going to be having some kind of progeny issues, or progeny is going overseas. Your children are going overseas also. That can be also one of the main reasons. When Rahu is in the 12th house, the children leave you and go. So it could be because of their education, or it could be that they are not well or something, and they have some suicidal mind. So keep a constant check. Just a forewarning. Thankfully, Jupiter is looking, so don't worry so much. I take back my words. Sorry. Okay. It can bring about difficulty in conception also if you're planning anything. Okay. So take care of your children's mental health, I request you. 9th house from the 4th. So this will bring about, 9th house from the 4th. 9th house from the 4th. So this might bring about, spiritual journeys to your mother, and good for your property related, real estate related issues. You will be resolving all of that. Some inheritances, etc. also. You might just get successful in the overseas lands if you're going in for education yourself also. Some perspective is going to change. You're going to be going in for some meditative energies zones also. Some yagya, havan, or some kind of religious ceremonies will also take place in your home front, at home. Okay. This is the 10th house from the 3rd. Very good transit for your siblings. So they might just be changing their job. They will get reputation. They will get all the accolades, change of profession also on cards. And this will bring about some major positive energies to your siblings as well, as far as their work is concerned. If they are jobless, they will get the job. If they are doing the job, they'll get promoted. And this is definitely very good for your 3rd house related affairs. So your confidence level is going to increase. This is the 11th house from the 2nd. So some kind of benefits, financial benefits, you're definitely going to get. Something, which you did not expect will happen. You lose money, but you do gain money also. So expenditures, basically you lose money because you're having too much of expenditures. So you have to be taking care of all of that as well, that don't fall prey to too much of expenses. So cut down on your expenses, okay? So, of course, it's going to be, giving you recognition, but maybe there is some wrong recognition also, because it's the 2nd house ruler. It's a 11th house from the 2nd, after all, from the 2nd. So this is good for your family connection. So stick on to the family values. Only then it will be giving you good results, because this is obviously a shadowy planet. So it might just bring about some complications here and there related to your finances. Also, maybe you make money through the unscrupulous or unethical means. Don't fall prey to somebody who's telling you, just let's go for some drinks and, party, etc. Because Rahu in the 12th house gives addiction. So you might just get addicted to something, some things. Now, I'm giving you the dates related to maybe the tough dates, you can say, or favorable dates. See, from 29th of November 2023 to 7th of January 2024, Rahu is Vargottama, and that too in Pisces sign. This is the time if you're planning anything to do with the education, investments, overseas connections, planning any travels. This is a good time, but not good time for health. This is not good time for romance. This might bring about losses in romance or losses through the romantic partner. So that is something you have to be taking care of, but very good time for going in the isolation. Any kind of surgical process if you have to do. So this is a good time, 29th of November 23 to 7th January 2024. Then we have Aquarius. This is good. 7th Jan to 7th Feb 2024 is good. 7th Feb to May 27th is also good for you. 27th May to 5th of July. This is a little difficult. Might bring about some complications in the relationship with the guru or with your father-like figures. All right. So I think rest, yeah, this is also a little difficult. 5th July to the 16th of August 2024. Take care of your health. Okay. Rest, I think everything is done. And please go back and hear what remedies I've given, because that's something which is very, very important to do. Do try to hear the summary part, because there, I have mentioned many things, and do watch the first part also. This third part would be about Ketu's ingress in the 12 signs. So stay tuned and do follow the five-fold approach that is given by our very own Shri K.N. Raoji. Okay. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and do subscribe if you like this video. Om Tat Sat.